can I ask you, what was it like? You know, if I could be at one event in Chelsea's history that I've missed. You know, I've seen some wonderful things with Chelsea. I was in Munich. I've been to Amsterdam to see us win European competitions. But if I could be anywhere, I would have been at Old Trafford that day. What was the Chelsea support like up there?
It was fantastic. I think it drowned out the Leeds support, and geographically they were much closer. But I think the emotions and the excitement in South London was fantastic. And I can assure you, I had the impression on the field, and I could be wrong. Maybe you get excited by things and you think, yeah, our guys are making more noise. But there's no question in my mind. We dominated the noise contest, if you want to call it that.
That's wonderful news. And then obviously the following year we went and planted our flag in Athens. We won a European competition, beating Real Madrid in the final. How was that experience?
Well, that was another replay experience, and that was a strange thing about it. We had I didn't think we played particularly well in the first game, but we did enough to be in front. We were a goal in front coming up to the last minute of the game, or almost, and they were already setting up the table where they set up a table to present the cup at the side of the field. Yeah. They'd already set up the table, and we were thinking the game's over. And of course, Real Madrid scored right at dying minutes, and it was a replay again. Well, the replay, we were in Athens. Nobody had expected a replay, obviously, but it's Athens. Yeah. It's a springtime. Yeah. It's sunny, and we've got a day to kill. And
I know where this is going. This is going straight to the pub, isn't it?
Well, what happened, and this is where it's one of these crazy things where we just decided to go out. I always used to room with Tommy Baldwin. We said, let's go and do, well, what we're going to do. It's a beautiful sunny day, and we've got a game coming up, and blah, 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 and we're trying to keep ourselves loose. So we went down to the Hilton in Athens. And of course, many of the fans some had to go home.
No, loads stayed, didn't they?
Yeah,
loads just stayed.
A lot of people stayed, but some had to go home. Just they'd never planned for any extra stay. Some were there, so we went into the Hilton, not with no intention of doing anything silly, but just see it was empty there and just pass the time of day. And they went in there, and lo and behold, of course, there was some Chelsea fans there. And they happened to be in the bar. And so I went in, they offered us a drink, and before you knew it, it was a drink from one fan and from another fan. And lo and behold, by the end of the day, we were in pretty good state. Really? We had a good time.
Then you had to play football and win a European trophy the next day.
Yeah, well, here's one thing I want to give Alan Hudson a pat in the back. Alan, I can remember Alan coming in when we were having a real good time with all the fans, and we said, Alan, come and join us and come and have a good time. And Alan, probably for the first time in his life, said, no, we've got a game. You guys get on with it. And he refused the offer of the free drink then, which was maybe surprising.
Yeah, very surprising.
All credit to Alan for that. He was a professional in that sense when perhaps we weren't. But having said that, we went into the game. Next game, we won it, and so it never became a huge issue, which it could have been.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an incredible. And you've mentioned some fabulous players that played in that squad. The likes of Peter Osgood and countless others. If you could put one player from that side, including yourself, I think you would actually be the suggestion of a lot of Chelsea fans. What player do you think from that team would complement this current team the most?
When you say complement, I don't suggest that nobody's going to stand out. This is a world-class team, there's no question in my mind. The one guy I always felt, and this might sound like an opt-out, it's not an opt-out. When I first went to Chelsea, Peter Osgood had just come into the team, and he was kind of stick thin, 6'1", could play with his back to goal, but could also take people on like a little guy. He had a magical first step, an electrical first few paces, great pace early on, and could do things, could finish with his head, could finish with both feet. Just, I thought, a fantastic talent. Well, if anybody had the memory to remember back, 40 odd years ago, Peter broke his leg within about 4 months. And when Peter came back, he went on to a great career. Don't get me wrong here. He went on to a great career, a fantastic time. But I always think I saw the best of Peter Osgood in those very young years before he broke his leg. Yeah. When he came back, he was maybe 7 pounds heavier, which nobody kind of notices in your street clothes when you see people like that. You don't notice it. But you notice it when you're in the locker room. You see how well defined or whatever, whoever's on a few pounds in the summer, you know it.
Yeah.
Peter went on to a great career, but I always felt that electric first couple of spaces weren't there, or just wasn't the same.
Right.
And I always thought, what could have happened there from being a brilliant career in itself? That might have been an absolutely magical career, you know?
Yeah, I do see exactly what you mean. And what about from this, if you could take any player from today's current squad back into say to play with you during those fantastic years, is there anybody you could see yourself linking up with now from today's current squad?
Well, it might. This might sound weird, but I look at Matic, and I think what a good buy that's been, and what a very calm, influence he is on everybody around him. I think he does things very it looks kind of methodical, but he gets it done. He's got good speed, which it's not particularly noticeable, but he gets there and gets the job done. I just think he's got a great influence, a great impact on everybody around him.
Charlie, I'm really nervous and just so excited to be having this conversation with you. Thank you so much.
I'm Charlie Cooke, ex-Chelsea player, and make sure you subscribe to this Chelsea Fans channel.